Tonight, chaos after a Goodwill employee is injured.
Dozens of cops rushing to the scene off of Brodie Lane, trying to determine if the device that went off was related to the serial bomber. We have learned the incendiary device in this incident off of Brodie Lane is unrelated to the 5 other explosions. The 5th happening early this morning in Schertz, Texas, near San Antonio. Jason Whiteley is live off of Brodie Lane. Jason, what can you tell us tonight?
Right now, the scene is cleared, and police have also just reopened Brodie Lane near Slaughter as well. We can take a look inside the Goodwill store here behind us and see in the last few minutes since police moved out and opened up this spot here, several workers inside. Looks like, let me throw my glasses on real quick. Looks like there's another law enforcement investigator still inside as well, milling about, trying to get the store back ready for reopening tomorrow. You know, federal agents spent 2.5 hours here tonight sorting all this out as the community around us in the city held its breath that this serial bomber might have struck again. The emergency response continued long after that call came in. Federal agents arriving in pickup trucks, in vans and unmarked cars, and witnesses up to a mile away say they could hear it. What the ATF now calls an incendiary device.
It sounded like, you know, if a tire pops after a car accident, you know, just sort of like a firework in the distance, because, you know, it's still about a mile away, so, you know, we weren't really listening that hard for it.
It happened at the Goodwill store on Brodie Lane near Slaughter in southwest Austin. An employee slightly hurt after reaching into a bag.
There was a bag with a device in it that gave a flash. Everybody panicked and went in different directions.
A half hour later, police evacuated the Randall store a few doors down as a precaution.
People are scared. You would be too. You know, random packages showing up, explosives going off, people dying for no reason.
The ATF tweeted that incendiary device at the Goodwill is not related to the package bombs. It's welcome news, but little consolation to a city on edge. So tonight, the biggest question is, what kind of incendiary device was this? That's the biggest question investigators were looking for 2.5 hours out here. More importantly, how did it get here? Those are questions that federal agents and Austin investigators have also been answering within the last half hour or so. KVUE's Molly Oak is over there where the press conference was held just a few blocks from here. Molly?
Well, tonight we've learned that what happened on Brodie Lane was not an explosion device, and it was also not related to the other explosions that have happened in Austin. This parking lot looked a lot different just a few minutes ago. Dozens and dozens of people from the media trying to figure out the latest update from Austin Police Department. So you have an idea of where this media staging was, where we're right now. Just down the road, I can barely see the lights, you won't be able to see them, is where that Goodwill is, where that explosion did happen earlier today. Austin police say they got the call around 7 o'clock. Officers say that a Goodwill employee found the box that contained some items and that the employee really didn't think Goodwill wanted to have. So it was handed off to another employee to get rid of it. When he looked inside, he found 2 small devices that were artillery simulators, potentially some type of military ordnance or memento. When the employee handled it, that's when he was injured and taken to the hospital. Officers do say that he is recovering now. They also are going over surveillance video and trying to figure out who dropped off this box. Reporting live, Molly Oak, KVUE News, Night Beat.